aka Ernov. So this is going to be my first tutorial on the Pygame series, and in this tutorial I'll teach you guys how to work through Pygame and how you can develop new games and yeah, other stuff. So this will also it's a beginner's level of Pygame, so we'll start off by making a game, and I'll show you guys like the methods and functions and what you can do in Pygame. Um, so basically, Pygame is a module for creating 2D games using Python, and this will and just let me remind you, you also need to have a general knowledge of Python. So I'll also keep a link in the description to my previous Python videos on tutorial of Python. And no, there's also a documentation for Python which I'll just bring up right here. Let me get my second monitor. And here, so this is like the Pygame documentation. You can just search up pygame.org/docs. I'll keep the description and the link below. I'll keep the link in the description below. Sorry. So basically, Pygame front page. There are tutorials on it. What you can do, all the methods and functions that you have here, basically. And there's more, or here, like, so pygame.init just like starts Pygame for you guys, but we'll get into that later, and I'll start off. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to open up an IDLE. So basically an IDLE is like this Python IDE, but it's the shell. You can open that, or what I open is Sublime Text. So I'll just open Sublime Text because I think that's easier for me, and I'm just gonna create a new window. And next thing you want to do is you want to create a new file. So I'm gonna use Command N to type on Mac, but I'm pretty sure you use Control N for Windows. Next thing you want to click Save. You have to save it, so you can do Control S or Command S depending on your operating system. And basically, I'm gonna save this as game.py. Yes, put py in so it knows like what language you're using. If you put like JS, it'd be JavaScript, HTML, that's hypertext, markup language. So just put py. It's py for Python. I'm just gonna store in my desktop for now and save it. Yeah, so now we have our screen. Now we can start coding. So the first thing you want to do is import Pygame. And if you want to import Pygame, I do have a tutorial on that. And I'll keep the link in the description below as well. So first thing you want to do is you want to call the function import Pygame. So import Pygame just like imports Pygame to this file that you have. Next you want to do pygame.init. And it initializes, like I told you before, just initializes the window. Next, you want to set the width and the height of your screen. So for width, I just do width and height, and no, these are capitalized because they're constants. That means you won't be changing them regularly. So you want to capitalize anything in Python that's a constant, and you won't be changing them regularly. So next, I'll just keep the width to be 600 and the height to be 500. Correct? So width comes first, so you want to put that first. Height comes second, so you want to put height next. Next, you want to create a main function. So main function is like where all your code will go, and basically your variables, and it will do the task of performing the game. So basically what I'm going to do first is create my window. So my window is going to be win, as in window, pygame.display.set mode, and then you want to have a tuple, otherwise it won't work. A tuple or tuple. And width and height. Width is always first and height is second. it's not just because I have width here and height first. Whenever you're setting the mode, or the width should be before the width parameter should come before the height parameter. Next, you want to create a title. So you can do pygame.display.setCaption as in a title. And this time you don't need a tuple. You can just say, we're going to be creating the game Pong, right? I just wrote Pong. So you want to do that. Just type Pong. Next, you want to create a run equals true function. I mean, not function, variable. Variable called run, which is true. So basically, what true would do is, this is where we'll create a while loop, and this is where our screen is gonna show up. So we can do while run. So while run, that means while run is equal to true, do these. Check for event in pygame.event.get. That means it gets whatever event you're doing. So basically the events are like if I'm pressing the red button or doing something, pressing any of my keyboard keys, right? Then you want to do if event.type, that means the type of event it is equal to pygame.quit. So basically the quit command event is the red button or the X button. So when you quit it, it closes down your window. So you want to do run equals false, right? So once you've done run equals false, you want to quit your window. And to quit your window, it's supposed to be outside the while loop, so you want to do pygame.quit. Perfect. Now let's see how this is gonna run and if our window actually shows up or not. Oh yeah, I forgot. You need a main function. I'm gonna call your main function, and I usually just put my main function on top of my quit one. I think that's how it works. I think. Sorry. But you want to call your main function, otherwise this function is not gonna work. Okay. Then you want to save it, Control S or Command S, depending on operating system. So then if you're on Mac, you can go to Tools. I think this works for Windows also. You can click Build, or you can do Command B or Control B to build your thing. So right now, you guys can see like it's kind of distorted. That's just my computer. It does that unless I like change the background. So don't worry about it. Yours might not look like that. There's something going on. It's just a glitch or something. And when I press the red one, look, it goes away. Boom. And yeah, so you guys have just created your first window. And guys, I'll see you guys next time. And this is going to be it for today. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. And if you have any comments or questions, comment down below in the comment section. And yeah, peace.